Hey everyone, I'm Bridget Heeman and let's talk about terrariums. First step's going to be to pick your container. You can go for something that's fully enclosed or a little bit more airflow. The display that we have in store is a fully enclosed terrarium. It's going to trap your moisture and take a little bit less watering than something that has a little bit more airflow. But at the end of the day, you want it to look pretty and what you want in your house. Once you've picked your container, we're going to start adding drainage. So you want to pick a material that's going to avoid compaction. So we like to go with something like clay pebbles or a nice large rock. And that's going to give your water somewhere to collect where your roots won't sit in it. Now your drainage layer is not going to work if it becomes clogged with charcoal and soil, so we like to add another layer, we call it a barrier layer, of a little bit finer material, something like a sand or a rock. Here we use this pretty pearlescent rock in ours, and it's just going to act as a filter so only water is getting down to your bottom drainage layer. Next, we recommend adding some charcoal. Activated charcoal, horticultural charcoal, it'll work the same. But this, just like the charcoal filter in your home, is going to help purify the air and water in your terrarium. Next, we're going to go in with our potting soil. How much you add is going to depend on the size of the container as well as the size of the plants you intend to put in it. You want to make sure you have adequate space to fit the entire root ball and a little bit extra for your growth. But you can also get creative and add a little bit more in spots if you want to add in a hill or slope. When you're picking your potting soil, make sure that you're picking something with good drainage and oxygenating ingredients like perlite and well-draining soil so it's not going to get too boggy. Next, we're going to add in plants. It's really important when you're picking the plants for your terrarium that you consider the conditions that they'd like to thrive in. Something like ferns or mosses are going to love the extra humidity that you're going to provide in this environment. Something like a cactus that really likes to dry out well and have some drier air, not going to be a good fit. You also want to consider light requirements. We've got lots of terrarium plants, but some of them like a little bit lower light and some of them really need some bright light to thrive. So make sure you're grouping them together accordingly. Now this next step you can skip if you don't want it, but it is sometimes my favorite step, and that is to add some decorative touches. So you could go in and add in some colorful mosses or some natural mosses and bark, decorative pieces, got some little figurines around the house, or even just go in with some thin layer of rock across the top and add a little bit of a flash to it. Once you're happy with how everything looks, you want to give it a gentle shower to water everything in, get everything settled in and happy to thrive in that humid environment. If you have more questions about how to make a happy terrarium, visit our garden guide online or just come in and see us in store and we'll be happy to help you out.